Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel. And of course we are going to do the Domino Angels little guidance cards. And this is going to be for the week, but then I'm also going to choose 3 other cards. Well, you're going to pick numbers 1, 2 or 3, and that is going to also be a little bonus message for you guys for the month of September. So shortly after you see this video, there'll be another video for the month of September, for the guidance for the month of September. And I'm also doing some more meditations and whatever my voice will allow. I wasn't with you guys last week. I've been having a clearing for the last couple of weeks on my throat area. And I just had, it was like flu-like symptoms, but no real, like I wasn't feeling ill. It was just having to get through all of this and clear stuff out. And I've realized that there is a lot that I need to say, and there's a lot of things that I don't often mention or bring up points for one reason or another, but I've been feeling that I need to start talking a little bit more about different things, different parts of our lives, maybe some subjects that we don't like to talk about as much. So anyway, I feel that that is the reason why I've had to have this little release. I need to speak up about different things, so we'll just let whatever flows out just come out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on a message for each one of us for the week, and just have in mind the number 1, 2 or 3, whatever the first number that comes into your mind, and then we will also choose a bonus card for those areas as well. So, and that will be for the month. Okay, so I'm just going to close my eyes now and focus on this for each one of us. Okay, here we go. Okay, who have we got working with us? Okay, we've got Archangel Gabriel. Hopefully you can see that. Archangel Gabriel, beautiful messenger angel, and the number on the domino there is 8. So this is also a number of infinity and completion and everything going around in cycles. So Archangel Gabriel is with you, asking you to speak up if something is bothering you. Here we go. You may also be nervous at the prospect of making a speech, in which case Gabriel will help. You can do it. A celebration is in order, and this angel can indicate feasting and get-togethers at a distance, so it is time to get out of the house. You may also hear from an old friend or a relative, good news and extra messages. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. You can light a lavender candle to connect, and of course there is a lavender candle in the Domino Angels candle set, and they're beautiful, beautiful, totally natural soy candles, and you can still get those from my website. So Archangel Gabriel is with each one of us. It's time to speak up about things that may be bothering us. And this doesn't always mean that we have to take it in a literal way. In other words, it doesn't mean that right now you have to go and tell everyone what you think of them. What it's more meaning is that if someone is you know, approaching you, or does approach you, or writes to you in some way, because Gabriel can help you with writing as well, because it's all about messages. If they're writing to you, and you know, normally you would be very reserved with what you said, or you wouldn't tell them everything that you were thinking, feeling, or whatever was happening in your life. This is a chance for you to actually speak up in a loving way. You know, before you send a letter or before you say anything, it's always a good idea to double check everything that you've written, just in case it's coming off in a little bit of a nasty way. And we all know that if someone sends you a text message, or someone sends you an email, or someone sends you a message on Facebook or something, there's no real emotion in that. And so sometimes we can get ourselves offended over nothing. So Gabriel's just asking you, look, you have something to say, and you need to say it with peace and love. So think about what you're saying before you do it. Think about what you're putting out there to the world. And a lot of the times on Facebook and, you know, social media sites and all those kinds of things, a lot of the time you're just listening to complaints from people, like all over the place. It's like, this is happening to me, that's happening to me, oh, why am I feeling this way and that way? And every 5 minutes you'll see this update of this person complaining about something that's going on in their life. And a lot of the times I don't say anything. You know, I just let it all go or whatever. And sometimes I have said something, and you know, it may not have come across in the loving way that I was supposed to, you know, I wanted it to come across. And some people can get offended by, you know, because you have a different perspective than they do. The idea is to always stay true to who you are. If something is bothering you, now it really is a time to speak up. Do it in a loving way. Make sure that the person is understanding what you're saying. And you know, you're coming from a loving perspective. You're not coming from an angry perspective, because that's not what it means by speaking up. Speaking up angrily is not really damaging anybody but yourself. You may feel like you're projecting it on somebody else, or you're annoyed with what they're doing, or whatever's going on in their life or whatever, but you're not helping the process by then projecting your anger back towards them. And then it just creates this horrible feeling for everyone. So Gabriel says, look, think about what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, how it comes across to the other person. But most importantly, make sure you're standing up for yourself in truth and light, and not feeling the need to lower your energy and get angry and get mean and get nasty. Just keep yourself true to who you really are, who you want people to see you as. And that is the beautiful message coming from Gabriel, remembering that there may be a lot of messages directed at you. You may be getting really busy with your business, or you may be getting excited about starting a new business, or changing the way that your business works. And Gabriel's working with you. Yes, 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 yes. Now is the time to get those things going. And that reminds me, my husband, Devine, is actually going to be doing some readings at my website. And what he does is a little bit different to what I do. What he does is he works with crystals. So you can ask questions in any way that you want. It's the same thing, and the crystals give you a message, and he's also very connected intuitively and spiritually, so he can also offer you advice or whatever it is that he thinks is coming out. And this is something that he is, you know, he didn't want to do this before. He didn't mind doing things like that for me or for other people that he knows, but I've given him the sort of encouragement to just start doing this. And they're different kind of readings, crystal readings, and they will be available from my website in the beginning of September. So September, there's a whole lot of things going on. I've got discounts on readings and also massive discounts at my crystal store, especially on Auralite. And those specials are already underway. So if you go to the specials side of the crystal store, you'll see all this Auralite that's been massively reduced. So anyway, so there are new things happening, and I can't wait to share with you the news for September. But right now, let's have a look at the messages for the month for number 1, number 2 and number 3. Okay. Oh, I nearly put all the cards away. Okay. So those of you who chose number 1, let's have a look. Okay, those of you who chose number 1, you have received Archangel Barachiel. Now he's working with you for the month of September, okay? And it starts, we'll let it start this week. So he's with you and indicates you may find an item that is very valuable, either monetary or sentimental. So be alert and on the lookout for special items. It's also a time when real solutions are needed to your problems. However, there is an older person helping you with this. You might ask yourself, what am I really hiding? And what we are really hiding generally is who we really are, because we don't know who we are, and we don't know how to get there, and we don't know what our path is, we don't know what our mission is, and we've got all these questions, and we go over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You're going to find something that helps you to settle that feeling within you of uneasiness. You're going to find something, whether you read it, or you find it as in like an actual item of some sort, a book or something like that, that has the message in it that helps you feel more complete and more like who you are, who you really are. A lot of us have been parents for a long time. I've been a parent for 22 years. I was very young when I had my first son, and I feel like I've just been a parent, you know, and just worked. Being a parent, had people look down their nose at me and all these kinds of things, and had terrible relationships, all this kind of stuff going on. And I felt like I've always been in a label, I guess, like being labelled as, okay, that's Mum, that's Becky, this is what she does, and just labelled over there, you know. But there's more to me than just even my spiritual work, you know. There's more to me that people don't know about. I mean, I work out like a demon. I'm a kickboxer. I was a kickboxer for 10 years. I love to paint. I paint the house and, you know, it's all done. I'll do it again. You know, I clean like a demon. I love to have fun. I turn the music up every Friday night, dancing around. I play my bass guitar. I sing, you know. I do all kinds of things. I collect glassware and, you know, old antique things. I love my candles, and I love my spiritual work, don't get me wrong, but some people forget that I'm actually a person sometimes. Maybe this is what's happening to you, that, you know, you're a person and you've been labelled as whatever your job is, whatever your job has been, whether it's in the family or, you know, in the workforce. You're labelled as that person, and you feel like you can't let down your guard at any time because people will judge you for that. We all need to stop that feeling of judgment. Who cares really what anyone else thinks? You know, you are allowed to do whatever it is that you want to do that makes you feel happy. I dance around in my pajamas. You know, I sometimes don't wear any makeup. In fact, most of the time I don't wear any makeup. My hair's piled up on top of my head. You know, I'm wearing tracksuit pants around the house all day because I'm always trying to fit some kind of workout in. My workout schedule has been crazy over the last few weeks. And so I've been doing that even when I wasn't, you know, that well. I had all this gunk coming up. But you're doing things for yourself, and people are still expecting you to do all these other things. So the message here from Barackule is you're going to find a piece that's missing from you, and you're going to allow yourself to be who you are. And when you start discovering who you are and you feel confident in that, your life just changes, you know. You're allowed to do what you want. You're allowed to be free, and you can do anything. Your life just changes, and you're no longer worried about what anyone else thinks anymore. So that is the message for you guys, number one. Of course, I do more things than all those things I was just saying. Those were just examples. It's like, oh my God, is that what she does? Okay, so those of you who chose number two, let's go. Number two. Archangel Michael, guys, what's he telling you? You all knew he was going to come up, right? He always wants to have, he's like, pick me, pick me. Okay, number four, Archangel Michael is working with you for the month. You may get messages of a negative and angry nature. That's probably why Gabriel's working with us as well. But the idea is that you don't retaliate with this, or you will bring more and more upon yourself. When misunderstandings arise, it's time to reevaluate the friends that you choose. No one should make you feel sad in any way. If so, clear them out. Shield yourself with light. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Light a blue candle to connect. And let me tell you, when you start shining and you start doing what you want to do, and you know, you've cleansed your soul and you're like ready for a new start, all those kinds of things, you know, there are going to be people that don't like that, you know, because you're not going to be helping them as much, and you're not going to be doing for them as much, and you're not going to be worried about them. They're going to be like, oh, poor me. When you become who you really are, and Archangel Michael's saying, like, you may get some people that start to, as I said, not like it, and, you know, give you all kinds of messages or whatever. Now, you know, you have to remain true to yourself. Those friends need to fall away. This is why it's all coming about. There have been many times I've had friendships in my life, and I've just been myself, happy-go-lucky, you know, I'll help people with anything. Like, people want to start a business and they're my friends or whatever. I'm like, okay, here we go, let's do this. And a couple of occasions I've helped these people, you know, start their businesses or whatever, or get their businesses going or change their business or whatever. And guess what happens? suddenly I'm not their friend anymore. And the reason that happens is because they become insecure. They look at what they've got and they're only in the beginning stage, and suddenly they become jealous of anybody else who is getting somewhere, or they feel is getting somewhere, or who may be you know, on some sort of higher level than they are, or in their mind. And they become insecure. You've got no idea that this is going on. Absolutely no idea. You're just like normally yourself, loving self, trying to help, trying to do whatever. And suddenly they're like, oh my God, you know. And that is going to happen. The reason it happens is that's something that they need to learn. It's also something that you need to learn. You know, what do you think you were learning from any situation where a friend has fallen away from you? Because it is, you know, it can be a lonely journey when you are being true to yourself. You know, it can be quite a lonely journey because not everybody can do that. So they see you doing that and they're like, oh, how come she can do it? And you know, whatever they think, and you don't even want to know what they're thinking. So Archangel Michael is saying to you, don't be afraid of who you are. Don't be afraid of what other people are going to do because you're allowing yourself to shine. Just keep doing it, and you will attract people towards you who are more on your same wavelength, who would never just disrespect you because you've got a business and they've got a business. They just love it. You know, they think it's wonderful, and you can both be working together on things. It's amazing when that happens. If it's not happening, or if you've got friends that are totally weighing you down, or every time you are around them you are feeling absolutely exhausted and drained, and they're always complaining, and they're always, something's always wrong, and you don't want to be around that negativity anymore, be true to yourself. Archangel Michael's saying, come on. You know what's going on here. It's time to stand up. This is a month for it. This is the month for, you know, this is all actually resonating with the guidance that I've already written out for the month of September. That enough is enough. We've had enough of being put down and hurt and, you know, made to feel less than good enough for people to like us or whatever. We've had that all our life in childhood, in school, where people would pick on other people, and this group of people are higher than that group. I mean, come on. So Archangel Michael is saying, whatever happens, happens. Don't let anyone else's anger, you know, make you feel angry or make you retaliate. Lift yourself up and walk forward, forgetting about it all. So that is for those who had number 2. So these are powerful messages. Now, a lot of the times I wouldn't say a lot of these things. So this is why I've had to have this reset. Maybe people need to hear it more now. I don't know. We're all moving up in our awareness. Okay, those who are number 3. Number 3. Archangel Raziel. And you've got a 4 as well. Okay, Archangel Raziel is with you, and this is a time of unfolding puzzles and secrets of the family. Maybe that some overdue explaining is done this week, and you may even find something that was missing a long time. Declutter the home and pick up any coins you find on your travels for extra good luck. Make plans for that holiday now. Plenty of excitement abounds. Okay, thank you, Archangel Raziel. Light a dark green or white candle to connect. Okay, Raziel is full of wisdom, knowledge, okay? When you are decluttering your house, what it is you are changing the energy in the whole place. You change it every time you move something around. You've changed the way that the energy flows around the room, which also changes how you feel about yourself. So if at the moment things are feeling stuck in your business, relationships, in your life in general, if things are feeling stuck, okay, and you know you've checked yourself, time to do a big change in the whole place, like change your room, change your office, move things around, add a plant, add some crystals at your desk. You need those crystals near your desk so that they can absorb any negative ions that are coming from the computer. And you know, you're not absorbing it, they will. But refresh those crystals and allow them to have a rest from all the work that they're doing for you. Make plans now. You know, as you're decluttering things, you start to get inspired in different ways. I just saw in my mind's eye someone finding a photograph Alright, there's a photograph. Someone out there in the World Wide Web, you're going to find this special photograph that you need. Decluttering in a closet, and it's right up the top. There's a big bucket up the top, a big box up the top, and it's got all dust on it. You haven't looked up there for ages. Okay, so whoever has got, you know, just go looking around and you'll find a photograph that you've been looking for, or you've been meaning to find, or if someone has passed away, you find a photograph of them. Sometimes you'll find a photograph of someone you haven't heard from ages ago, and you know, you'll think about them, and there'll be memories there, and there'll be something that you start to put together. So it also says here, unfolding puzzles and secrets of the family. I don't know anyone that hasn't got some little issue with their family or something going on. Some people have got major things going on in their family. Remembering that you are part of a soul group. When you are born into a family, you are part of a soul group. But it doesn't mean you have to actually get along with everybody or feel guilty because you don't. Sometimes it just means that you all came in together for the purpose of you all finding your own purpose. That's it. How can you find it when you're all together and you're all in each other's face and all that kind of stuff? So don't feel too badly if you're not that connected to your family. If you're like the black sheep like I am, don't worry about it. It just means that you are strong enough you are strong enough, you wanted a lesson like that, you wanted to be in that kind of a family for a reason. You may start to find out what those reasons really are and put things into practice. So, make plans for the holidays, declutter the house, organise your things, and there's plenty of excitement around. So expect excitement. Don't expect everything to always go the same way, the same way, the same way, the same way, or it will. Okay, so everybody, those were the messages from the Domino Angels, and this is for this week. We've got Gabriel working with us, so it's getting the ball rolling. And then we've got Raziel, so number 1 was Barakiel, number 2 was Michael, and number 3 was Raziel. And some of these angels are also on my website. You can check them out if you want to. So, as I said, I've got some new videos coming up, and also some meditation ones. We're going to do a lot of releasing and a lot of cleansing, and a lot of removing of fears within us as well. So stay tuned for those ones. I'm also going to continue with the runes, and we're going to do a lot of chanting, bringing the vibration and colour into our aura, into our being, which is very, very helpful, and it helped me actually to clear my throat chakra. When I was working with Thor, actually, it was very, very powerful. So, and what else can I tell you? I guess that's it for now. I'm very, very happy to have each one of you with me on this journey, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you guys and doing some readings for you, or whatever it is that you want. Please check out my website for all the specials for the month of September. And if you would like to be on my newsletter list, you just go to my homepage down the right hand side, and you just add yourself to the newsletter list so you won't miss any of the bulletins that come out. So thank you very much for listening, and until the next video, it's goodbye from me. Bye everyone.